What's up, gang? Evil here. We started running a campaign in Icewind Dale, Tin Towns, wintertime, that kind of stuff. I don't have a lot of winter scenery, and I saw these buildings available from WizKids, and they weren't, that expensive, so I thought that these would be worthwhile to give a shot. So I'm going to crack these open, we'll see what they're like, and we'll put them together, and we'll give you some final thoughts over the whole thing. So, but first of all, let's get them open. I got some leftover sinuses. So, Tin Towns papercraft set. I'm not really into papercraft, generally 3D print, but these look really cool. And I need something quick. I don't really have time to craft and paint and snow and all that, so I thought this looks like a cheap way to do it. But it got really good reviews, so figured we would check it out. There's 3 buildings included. You got the inn, an apothecary, and what's number 3? Residence. So, a house. So, this harkens back to the old Hallmark cards build by number. I don't know how many haunted houses and castles and whatever I built back in the day. It's very Viking looking architecture. Quality is really nice. The color's really nice. So early observations are the buildings are separated, so all the pieces are coming off of mostly one sheet. Interiors are detailed and playable, so I think they make the roofs easy to come off, so that if you want to play inside this building, you can. Once everything is pushed together, it's pretty rigid. Some of the details are a little bit finicky, but yeah, once it's together, it feels pretty good. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. I mean, it's not falling apart or anything. So, pretty cool. Let's finish this one up. Another thing that I really didn't notice, mainly because it's for my squinty eyes to see, all the tabs with every part that plugs into it are numbered, and from what I found on these window supports, they're not all the same. So make sure, so like this has 4 tabs and you're plugging it in, but this hole is 46 and that tab is 44, so make sure you're using the right tab for the right spot, otherwise you're going to be fighting it. And that building is done, so these should all go faster now. Some of the tips that I've learned from doing this first one. So, building number 1 complete. Let's move on to the next. I won't bore you guys with assembly of these next 2 buildings. Alright, there's the apothecary complete. And now we move on to building number 3. The only piece I've had to hand fit out of this whole thing. Alright, there's the residence. Hey, what's up, guys? Evil here. Just going to give my 2 cents over the Ryman the Frost Maiden papercraft building set here. So if you are like me and are in a pinch and need some sort of snow building, spine of the world sort of scenery, these things work great. So this set picked up off of Amazon for $30 shipped, which not terrible. It's around $10 a building. But they look fantastic. The 3D printing, or not 3D printing, but the 3D graphic on there really gives a flat surface kind of a 3D texture. And looks wise, these are fantastic. If you've built papercraft stuff and you don't like it, I will tell you, and I'm one of those people, I don't like building papercraft things. I still have books full of papercraft on my shelf here that I've never touched just because I kind of despise doing it and I only do it when I need to, which happened to be the case here. But I will tell you that building these 3 buildings took me about an hour. And as far as papercraft assembly, this is the easiest I've ever done. The cutting and everything is exceptional. The fit is exceptional. The colors are vibrant. The materials are really, really nice. They even have quite a bit of fine detail, which gets a little bit fiddly when you're building. But for the most part, this was really easy to build. These things have interior, so if you want to game inside of them, you can. Really impressed for the price. I mean, these are fantastic. If you're playing Icewind Dale stuff, this is great. It goes really nice with any other sort of snow terrain you might build or put together. I'm really happy with these, and these are they're gonna serve us well. Couple pointers on putting this stuff together. You shouldn't have to force any of the connections. My recommendation is when you pop it off of the page for the first time, you pop every single channel out of it before you ever try and assemble. If you try and push a tab in while it still has that, I don't know what they call it, extrusion or whatever, what's left over when they punch the hole, if that's still in there, it really makes it hard to get through. But after you pop it out of the book, if you take a knife or something sharp, pop all those out beforehand, it's going to really speed up your assembly time. Another tip on popping those pieces out, and I'll try and put, I think I took a clip, I'll pop it right here. But these tabs, they pop out really easy one way, and they're sort of hard the other way. So if you're pushing on it and it's hard to get it to pop out, flip it over and push from the other side. It should pop right out. I only had like one of those graphics tear through all 3 builds. But as far as putting something papercraft together, these were really, really good. I think they did a really good job on them. So for $30, if you're looking for some of the scenery, I think this is a great buy. I was skeptical because it's papercraft, but it's really pretty decently thick cardboard. All of them they're pretty sturdy. Like, you know, you can move them around, carry them around. They don't just fall apart like some of this stuff does. So I'm impressed with them for that. So they may survive carting around or any storage rash or anything decently. Like I say, I prefer to 3D print, but when you're in a pinch, this really worked out great. So these are a definite buy from me. If you need some quick scenery or something specific like what we're doing in this winter type of motif with the scenery, these are a great addition, and I was able to do it in the afternoon and just have them ready for a game lickety split. So I really like them. I think they look great, and that's it. So build you up some wintertime scenery and have you a snowball fight, and that's it. We'll catch you guys later. Appreciate you guys watching.